Okay, that's it. Now I would like to introduce our today's trainer. Just a moment. Yeah. So Miss Arpita Dubey, who is going to take the session. She is experienced data science trainer, and she has years of corporate experience. Currently, she is serving as faculty at SGSU, and today she will take you through the data science programming. How to.
Thank you so much, Sonam, for introducing me. So, all of you, I hope you all are doing fine. Thank you so much. So, first of all, I just wanted to know your educational background, like if you're still in 11th or 12th, and if you're doing any job, and if you're doing masters, and even you're doing graduation. Just type first on chat box, and you can also mention your field here, like if you're doing BCA or non-technical any courses. Yes, electronic system, IIT Madras. Oh, that's really nice, Roshni. Ritika first, what first? You all can type your answers about your educational background, what are you doing right now, and all things. I'm just waiting for your responses, all of you. After that, we can start our webinar. BTech, okay. Graduated, ma'am, looking for a job. Okay, okay. Okay, that's nice. So I hope all of you are comfortable in English and Hindi as well as in both languages. I will speak both languages as per convenience. Also, I will talk in English and explain in Hindi also. Just 1 year break from college. Okay, okay, yes. Anyone else? Okay, so now without wasting any time, I will just start for today's session. So here, what we will discuss today. First of all, like objective of this webinar, basically we will learn like what is Python programming. Basically all of you known about different programming languages such as R, Java, and even the database query languages such as SQL. These are languages you all of knew, but why the topmost languages, programming languages, considered as a Python programming? What is Python programming, the basic one? And apart from that, like how to learn Python programming, like different ways to learn Python programming, and from which which platform we can learn the Python programming. And apart from that, like why is Python is popular for almost amongst the most programming languages, and what you can learn in Python programming जो आपको बेसिकली जॉब गारंटीज दे पाए इजीली, कैसे आप डिफरेंट फील्ड्स एक्सप्लोर कर पाओ, लाइक अबाउट द लर्निंग पाथ, एंड ऑल्सो वी विल टॉक अबाउट द अर्निंग अपॉर्चुनिटीज, करियर अपॉर्चुनिटीज बेसिकली. सो एज मुझे जो अभी देखने को मिला, लाइक आप में से काफी सारे इस जॉब करियर्स को भी देख रहे हैं बाय द हेल्प ऑफ पाइथन प्रोग्रामिंग हियर. So this is what we will discuss today in today's session. So let's begin our session. So first of all, जब हम Python की बात करते हैं, when we talk about the Python, it is like very popular high-level programming languages and used in various applications here. आप किसी भी सेक्टर्स को ले लो, आप किसी भी फील्ड में ले लो. इफ यू आर टेकिंग द प्रोग्रामिंग, पाइथन प्रोग्रामिंग इन हेल्थ केयर, Also, apart from that, software developing, app developing, data analysis, data science, and even the web development, and even the software developing and developers tool. The Python is the most high level programming we all used in various applications here. And also, like, Python is a very easy language to learn because of its like simple syntax. Basically, if we learn and if we know, all of you are from basically from technical backgrounds, so all of you know that if you write the code in Javas and even the other programming languages, there we need to type 2 or 3 lines for execution of our code. But apart from that, Python help us by writing 1 line of code, and we will get the output very easily. So it's like a very easy language to learn because of its simple syntax, I can say. And also, Python can be used for simple tasks as for plotting or more complex tasks like machine learning. Just because of AI and machine learning, Python comes in a picture. सबसे ज्यादा अगर हाइप पाइथन को मिली है तो हम बोल सकते हैं बिकॉज ऑफ एआई एंड मशीन लर्निंग, क्योंकि आज के टाइम पे सबसे ज्यादा एआई एंड मशीन लर्निंग के लिए हम पाइथन का यूज करते हैं इवन, राइट? सो दिस इज द बेसिक वन व्हाट इज पाइथन. And I'm also mentioning the advantages of using Python and also the learning Python, such as I have told you before, like it's a very simple and easy to learn language, and also it's object oriented programming, and you can do the computer graphic parts also. Python programming works well for as well as for big data also. And the one of the greatest field for using the Python programming is a data science, where you can learn, you can earn up to higher packages as well as for like 45 LPA per year by the help of this programming language, because in data science we frequently use this Python programming. And also it's portable, and as I told you before, like AI and machine learning plays a big role in Python programming, and also for testing framework and also scripting and automation. And basically, this will, by the learning of Python programming, you will get the popularity. Apart from popularity, is a different thing. You will get the higher package, I had higher salary by learning this one. And when we talk about the history of Python here, it is invented in Netherlands early in 90s by Guido van Rossum, who invented the Python programming. And also it conveys in the late 1980s, and its implementation was started in December 1989. And also, Guido van Rossum is a fan of Monty Python's Flying Circus. Like, this is the famous TV shows in Netherlands. This is like all about the history of Python, and it is also named after the Monty Python. And it's a basically open source from the beginning. Anyone can download and access and easily use these languages. If we know about different tools we used in the data analysis, just we can take an example for the Tableau. It will, or maybe like SAS programming, statistical analysis software. Like, you have to purchase the particular subscription of the SAS programming, but in Python you can easily use it's a open source, anyone can download and use it more frequently. So it's like all about the history of Python. And when we talk about the Python, like who uses the Python today? Like everyone and every field, Python is used. Python is being applied in some real revenue generating products by real companies. Basically, I'm just giving you some real life examples, real companies who used Python today. And also, one of the major factor you can you will surprise to know that Python used in developing games also. By the help of Python, we can develop games also. So in gaming and industry, by developing different games, we can use the Python. And such that different examples said like that Python is being Google makes extensive use of Python. it in its web search system and employs Python's creator also. And different corporate companies and different industry companies such as Intel, Cisco, and this Seagate and Qualcomm, and even for the IBM, use Python for the hardware testing. This is like one of the basic and major advantages of using Python and learning Python. And apart from that, the YouTube video sharing service is largely written in the Python. अगर हम बात करते हैं like if we talk about the Facebook and different companies such as Netflix, अगर हम बात करते हैं तो so if you all of you know about the Netflix, and आप में से बहुत लोग ऐसे भी होंगे जो Netflix को यूज भी करते होंगे. अगर आप ये चीज देखते होंगे कि बाय द हेल्प ऑफ मशीन लर्निंग एंड ऑल्सो बाय द हेल्प ऑफ AI, हम बोल सकते हैं, आप Netflix जब ओपन करते हैं अपना डिटेल्स पूरा उसमें फिल करते हो, एंड देन यू विल गेट द सेक्शन देयर, you will get the option there by different genres, and also you're interested things just such as different fields, like if you are interested in that field such as horror, sci-fi, fantasies, drama, romantic dramas, even like some normal comedy genres. So this is like all about कि आपका interest किस में जाता है, and if you select the horror one option there, so when you select the horror option there, you will get the recommendation and references by the interesting fields such as horror. Like you will suggest the latest movies which is available in horror genres also. And apart from that, like if you use one time Netflix also, and like after closing down the Netflix, when you open it again later, like after 1 hour or week, I can say like after even months or some weeks also, you will get the recommendation of newly introduced horror films there. Why? It is because you have just entered the interest, your topic of interest. Like, I want to see the horror movies and I want to know the update of the horror movies there. Like, क्या न्यू मूवीज आई है हॉरर में जो हम देख सकते हैं, वर्ल्ड वाइड जो बहुत फेमस है, हम बोल सकते हैं हमको वो देखना है. सो दिस इज लाइक ऑल अबाउट वर्किंग इन एल्गोरिथम. सो दीज एल्गोरिथम्स आर इंक्लूडेड इन पाइथन प्रोग्रामिंग. ये सब चीजें जो हमारे दिमाग में डेटा है और वो डेटा हम एग्जीक्यूट कर रहे हैं, वो डेटा हमको दिख रहा है अकॉर्डिंग टू अवर इंटरेस्ट, बाय द हेल्प ऑफ एल्गोरिथम, ये पाइथन प्रोग्रामिंग से पॉसिबल हो पाता है. दिस इज हाउ वी यूज द पाइथन प्रोग्रामिंग. एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, हम अगर बात करें स्कोप ऑफ पाइथन कि वेयर लाइक देयर इज डिफरेंट स्कोप्स ऑफ पाइथन इन फील्ड्स, as I have told you before, like in science is by like bioinformatics, and also the system administration work where the web logics and web sphere, and apart from that, web application development, and apart from that also testing scripts also. So what is the scope of Python here defined as? And when we talk about the different things we can do with the Python here, like there are different points we can do, like for system programming and also the graphical user interface programming. So graphical user interface programming is one of the major thing. अगर आप कोई data देखते हो which is available in the form of CSV file, and also in sub Word file, or maybe other Excel X in form, or different PDF form, or any other forms. And if you're working with it, and in Excel you are applying the different formulas, and even for the conditional formatting, and also for the data manipulation, data cleaning by the help of sorting and filtering. This is all about the Excel. But when we load the data file, like any data file in a CSV form or XLX form or any other form, when you upload and read the file into the Python programming, and you want to update your data set and you want to see the result via as a graphical form. And like if you see your data set in numbers of columns and numbers of rows, and when you just apply the different operations and algorithms and different libraries into that, and after that you will get the results of like sum of anything else. हम अभी इस बारे में इसको देखेंगे कि भी एज इट इज कि उसकी लाइब्रेरीज क्या होती है, और वो हम लाइब्रेरीज क्यों यूज करते हैं, और वो इवन हम कैसे हम उसको यूज कर सकते, यूज करके ग्राफिकल रिप्रेजेंटेशन कर सकते हैं। तो वो चीज हम प्रैक्टिकली देखेंगे भी। आई एम जस्ट एक्सप्लेनिंग दीज ऑल थिंग्स लाइक इन जनरल एंड इन इजी वे। मैं आई जस्ट वांटेड टू कन्वे दिस थिंग that the graphical user interface is very strong in Python programming. Like when you see the data in numbers of rows and columns, and it's just like a table. But when you convert that data and just make a graphs some unique way and present your data for a unique way by the help of this Python programming, it looks and it is like very easy to explain to others, to like for any stakeholders or any other for the other persons also. And also it is used in the component integrations and such as for the database programming. Like with SQL, we can just do the SQL database programming with Python also. And as I told you before, it's also used in gaming purposes and also for the images, XLM, and also robotics. In robotics, we use the Python programming. This is the advantage of learning and using the Python programming here. So this is like all about what can we do with the Python nowadays if we learn the Python. And there is different factors like why do people use Python frequently and mostly. The primary factors are Python users seems to be this. There are different points such as Python is object oriented. There are different operations and algorithms and available in Python programming, and it's free. As I told you before, it's a open source, so downloading and installing Python is free and very easy to use here. Source code is also easily accessible. So this is why the people recommend Python over C++, Java, or even the different programming languages such as SQL. And even the if you ever heard about the R programming also, even about the SAS, different platforms are different programming. People refers most about the Python programming more. So this is like all about the, and also the different points I've mentioned there. Like it's a powerful about the dynamic typing. Dynamic typing is like you just have to mention the, like if you mention a equals to 10 and just you print a, and so that will provide you the output 10 as. You just have to don't need that integer or character. You don't have to mention the data type or syntax there. You just have to write a equals to 10 and it will provide you the 10 of its output. So it's like easy to use, and some built-in types is available in Python. And the Python library utilities and third parties utilities like numeric, NumPy, SkyPy. You have heard about the different libraries such as pandas and even the NumPy, matplotlib as CN as also the Cbon as CNS. Basically, when we talk about the libraries such as pandas, so it is very helpful for if I'm talking about the data analysis process, it is very helpful such for the data exploratory data analysis, also for the data cleaning and pre-processing also. And apart from that, the data manipulation, and also about the data plotting in graphical uses, and also with the SQL data analysis with SQL. Python does all things very easily and very like frequently, like very easy to use this. And also the major platform we talk about, like it's a portable here. Like Python runs virtually every major platform used today. If you are like, as long as if you have compatible Python interpreter installed, Python programs will learn in exactly the same manner, irrespective of any platform, I can say. So this is like all about the features of Python and why people prefer more Python programming, and why do we use Python programming most. Like if we talk about how to use Python, so all of you ever heard about the Anaconda, right? In Anaconda, we can use the Jupyter notebooks also. First, I will just let you know how to install it. All of you, I think there is various platforms available for using the Python, and IDEs as available for using Python programming. Just like Colab is Colab notebook. It's like one of the cloud-based for using Python most. But I generally prefer the Jupyter notebooks over Colab. uh, This is for my personal reason and just more comfortable in Jupyter, basically, Jupyter Notebook. Apart from that, you can use the Python programming by just an extension which is available in VS Code, and in Python 3 version here also is available for using the Python. Also, if you want to use Python more effectively and want to apply some machine learning algorithm in such a high purpose, or want to use the Python programming for the big data, you can use the PyCharm. It's like the best one, I can say something. Like able to provide the materials. Like basically, I'm just telling you about the Python programming and introducing the certificate course we have for the 3 months here for the Python programming with Python. Uh, okay, so just let me share my screen and get you to the part of Anaconda and also about the Jupyter Notebook. Okay, so here, I hope my screen is visible. Okay, so here you just have to write the Anaconda extension, basically Anaconda. You just have to type the Anaconda download here. There is a first link is available, which is directly get into the part of free download Anaconda. From here, you can download for the Windows purposes also. And if you want to the install as a for Mac users also, it is available. And like this is how you can install the Python programming. If I just click on this Anaconda, so it will provide you. After installing the Anaconda, you just have to open the Anaconda first and just install the Jupyter library there. It's a long process, so I'm not able to explain it by full practically, because it will take about something 10 to 15 minutes. And by that, our webinar will be over. So I will just direct you directly into the Jupyter notebook. So for that, I will just search into my search bar. I'm just sharing my screen in a minute. When I open the Jupyter notebook, I will share the screen for sure. Okay, so here, I hope my screen is visible again now. Okay, so here, this is like all about the Jupyter notebook interface. The various data files is available there. Like if you have download, which is available in your system, right? So I will get you to the part of the basic Python libraries here. Like if you wanted to do the coding part in a new basically new notebook, so you just have to click the new one here with the option is available as a new, and it it will directly get into the part of the kernel, which is Python 3 version is available here. And if you want to upload anything here, so you can just click on the upload and you will upload the notebook. If you have previously downloaded the notebook from the GitHub, Medium, or different sources, and you just want to explore the coding part for the Python program, you can just upload the file there. I'm just taking the new one, Python. Okay, so this is how the Python Jupyter Notebook interfaces looks like for the coding part. And here you can see we can just save our notebook also. We can cut any say cells if you want, and you can just copy these things. And there is a option for running our code, and also for run the restart the kernel and then rerun the whole notebook. Here option. As you can see, like there is a Python kernel available here. And if you want to log out this, there's an option for logout also. This is all about, if I do the simple coding part here, as you all know, like if you wanted to print the Python with programming with Python part, I will just type the print. It's like just we are printing the hello world here, and write in characters, data characters, syntax here, programming with Python. Okay, and I just click on run part. Here you will get the output for programming Python. If you want to plus or multiply anything, like if you want to plus, just type 10 plus 30. It is obviously 40 when we enter this, run this code. Here you will get the result 40. Like it is very easy to use. I'm just taking an example for very easy use, basic examples here. And if you like to just enter any here, run, and print value of A, print here. When I just entered the A data frame here, it printed the value of A here, 10, as it is. You can use the Python Jupyter Notebook this much easily. I have used this. And this is like for a basic part. If I get into the basic Python libraries part here, we'll just open this notebook first, then explain with the whole code available here. Okay. So now, when we see the part of the first cell, basically we have imported the different libraries such as import pandas at PD. Pandas are for the data manipulation here. We are using the pandas for data manipulation or different data cleaning or different things available for algorithm or different, like basically for data manipulation, I can say. And we have imported the NumPy as NP. NumPy basically for arrays available in our data sets for using different arrays, and import Seaborn as the SNS, like Seaborn for the data visualizations part, graphical part basically. And also we have imported the matplotlib library as a pyplot as PLT because of the graphical. I'm using Seaborn and matplotlib together here for the data visualization part. So this is why we have used these four libraries here. And we're just generating some simple data here. It's just like NP, like NumPy as random some seeds, like 42 data sets available. And we are just making the data frame available. Here I have mentioned the two variables such as X and Y. X for the NP random, which is for available in 100 values, and Y is 3 multiplied by 100 plus 2 values. So I'm just giving and generating random data by the help of this data frame function available in Python, and taking the two variables for plotting our graph also, which is for X and Y. And now I will perform the basic data manipulation using the pandas and numpy here. I have just make the new column or new variable by adding these both variables, which is x and y. Here I've mentioned the x and y firstly, and now I have make the data z a new variable x, y, and by the help of x and y, I have just made it the z variable new one, and I'm printing the first few rows here of the data frame for the better one. So this is the option available, print first few rows for the data set, and I'm just giving the data head here. Data head is basically I just wanted to read the my data set for the first few variables, or for first availables row in numbers of columns and rows. Like here we got the only some heading five variables here. In that, we got the x and y and also the z one, the value of x, and also, and by adding these both values, we will get the values for the z here, as you all can see. Just focus on my cursor. Where is my cursor? Okay, so by this we have printed our data, and now by the help of Seaborn and by the help of Matplotlib, I'm just plotting and doing the data visualization. Like I'm just plotting a scatter plot by using the Seaborn and the Matplotlib library available. So here I have just plot and giving the figure size about 6 and 8 and 6 here. So for that x, I'm just giving the figure size for 8, and for the y, I'm just giving the 6, like it's by 8 by 6, 6 here. And CNS, which is basically our Seaborn library here, and we are plotting the scatter plot. That's why I just mentioned the scatter plot here. And for the x-axis, I'm giving the variable x, like the values of x will plot in the x-axis, and for the y-axis, I'm giving the values of y variable here. So the all values of y variable will plot into the y-axis here. And for data, I'm just mentioning the data we have made before. We have made the data frame here, right? So the data frame I'm mentioning as a data here, right? And just for the hui, in basically hui, what is like hui? Basically hui is will let you know the about the legend part. Here you can see the different colors are plotted, and there is a legend which is explaining the what is your values. So hui for is like for mentioning the legend part here, and about the size x. So we are just plotting x and y, but what values we are plotting? We are plotting together scatter plot of values of z. We are plotting the values of z here. So I'm just giving the size of x, right, from 10 to 200 here. And now I will give the plot title here. So I'm just giving the title here, the scatter plot fits for with Seaborn and the Matplotlib here, and giving the x-axis label as x-axis and a y-axis label as a y-axis, and the title for the z-axis is here, and just last using the plot show for showing our final output, final graph. So all you can see the final graph we have plot by the help of this gold coding scatter plot. Like you can see, we have plotted the values for the y-axis here and the x-axis, and the all these values are included from the z-axis here, the legend option. Like dark blue is mentioning the smallest values, and this bright lemon green type of color is showing the largest value here, and from just like a smaller to largest values are plotted. So this is how we can use Python very easily by using this different libraries. This is like very basic one. Apart from that, when we talk about the data manipulation, data cleaning, data pre-processing, and apart from that, if we talk about the time series analysis, so I think most of you know about the time series analysis, or most of you like doesn't. So I will just explain it. Like if you take the stock price data from your previous for the previous years, like for 15 to 20 previous years data of stock data, and you just have upload that file into the Python programming. And if you apply the algorithms of an ARIMA and the exponential smoothing, which is available in Python, it's like a it's a algorithm used in time series analysis. And by the help of these analysis algorithms, you can obtain the stock price for the next, and you can no, you can find it. You can just predict the next 5 year price of stock price basically. So by the help of time series analysis, you can predict the price or temperature or anything else. You can do the prediction part by the help of time series analysis. So if and also some linear regression part. All of you know about the what is linear regression. Basically, for the statistics, we use the linear regression part more frequently, right? So I'm just opening the Jupyter notebook here. Again, I'm just showing you the code and explaining this whole code here. And such here for the linear regression, I have just imported NumPy again, pandas for data manipulation, and matplotlib as PLT. And now I'm just reading the file. I'm uploading the data set. As you all can see, the headbrain CSV file I have. I can show you the file. I think it's pause. Wait. Okay, so you all can see the data set of head brain, which is basically included as a gender, age range, and also the head size of human, and also the brain weight here we are using. So this is the CSV file we will use for the linear regression method there, and get back to the coding part now. Okay. I just exit that part. Get back to the, yeah. Okay. So this is our coding part. Here we have just read the file of headbrain, and just like printing the few first values by the help of df head here. You can see the data, brain weight, head size, also age, range, also gender, and mentioning the x and y, again the variables. And now I'm applying the correlation coefficient here and applying the input data here also. So as a regression base, this is how you can like plot the scatter plot. And now about the calculating the coefficient part and plotting values, and by the use of this regression, this is the equation of regression: y plus mx plus b. You all of you know if a plus mx, this one is, and this is the regression line in blue colors. I've just plotted and scattered data. So this is how you can do the regression part. And apart from that, the data cleaning part, data cleaning file I have for the data. Even 1 minute only. Open the data here. Data cleaning part here also by the help of data Python programming. Okay. I think this one is not working. No. I think there is some error in our previous. Uh, Linear regression part, also the time series analysis I've talked before. So it's a basically time series analysis of sales data we have available. As for the superstore, some sales data, just like we have important libraries again, NumPy and Pandas and Matplotlib. And now we are loading the data set here. And for plot, we are mentioning the shape for numbers of rows and columns. So we have 9994 numbers of rows and 20 columns are available in this data set. And now about the plot the sales data of furniture here. So this is like for the by the help of order date, we are just mentioning the sum of total sales in this data set, basically the day wise. And also we are compiling our data as a monthly level here, such as we are mentioning the monthly here as MS, and also we are doing the sum. So the data we have presented as a monthly, such as 1 January, February, March and April here, and the total sum is available as you can see. And now we are plotting this total numbers, monthly sales of furniture here. And now we are just importing the seasonal for doing the data analysis part. And after that, using the stat models, this is like for the advanced algorithm in time series, and just plotting these things, this one. And now you can see the sales and the trend line we have. And now we have just mentioned the sales cyclic and also the trends and the sales here also. So this applying these things, we can get the and apply the Fuller test. Like by this, we will get the result of prediction of price sales we will get in the future here also. So like this is how you can use the time series analysis, perform the linear regression. And about the data cleaning, there is a, I think something like misses in the code. I've not completed it previously, or maybe something error is obtained. So that's why we're just okay. So like this is like all about the coding part of the coding part in Python programming. Get back to our PPT part here. We were left before. Okay, so here I have just mentioned Python programming, told you before. And now about the features of programming, it's like basically simplicity and the open source and portability, interpreted languages, like we don't have to write the 3 or 4 more lines of code for taking our output frequently. And numbers of huge libraries are available in Python programming. So this is like some features of the Python programming. And apart from that, in which field the Python programming are used most frequently, just like in software engineers use this Python programming. Apart from that, mathematicians and also data analysts, as I've told you before, even the scientists, accountants, and also network engineers, and plus kids like in nowadays in schooling from 10th or maybe 8th, kids were learning Python programming, the basic one also. And it's the Python programming included in their curriculum also. Like where is the Python used most in the industry? Like Google used the Python programming for the better search result and provided some based on ranking of websites and much more. Like for like if we just entered and wanted to know the information from the Google, we can easily just type and get the results within a seconds. So it is possible by the help of Python programming. And apart from that, Dropbox use the Python programming for the server and client application and coded it using Python. And apart from that, Netflix, as I've told you before, machine learning is used to cluster users based on their interest on shows and also retain them for the longer period of time. And also the National Security Agency for cyber security analysis and other encryption and the description work is done using the Python programming here also, and like some BitTorrent is transfers of files between peer to peer, which started out as a normal Python file also. And there are different top companies working on this domain, basically, such by the help by using the Python programming, such as Amazon, Microsoft, TCS, KPMG, Wipro, EY, Accenture, Deloitte, and even the IBM also. And what we can learn the Python, how we can learn the Python programming basically. So as I have told you before, as a ISEC and SGSU providing you a certificate course of programming with Python in duration of 3 months here. Like if you are in 12th and just looking for a job opportunity and exploring the field of analysis, cybersecurity, and different fields, and you don't have any idea about how to learn Python, and you are just know about the basic Python. So we will get into the basic part of Python to medium part and then to advanced level. We will apply the different algorithms by the help of Python programming. Right. So for first, we will get into the part of Python basics, such as like variables, data types, and operators here, and arrays used in Python programming, how to flow control, and some methods in also the file handling, just like file reading and using the different files in Python programming. Oops is one of the advanced level and advanced part of Python programming, and we can just practice programming like it is the certificate courses available in both for online and the offline purposes. So this is how we can take the part of and path to from to basic to advanced level in Python programming. And the different career opportunities after the learning Python programming are such that web development and frameworks, and also you can get into the field of game development. Also you can work in a big with the big data and work with for some top industries companies and get a good and higher packages. Also, it's used for the web testing, AI, and data science smart devices. So, like, this is how you will get the different career opportunities by learning and using the Python programming. And apart from these Python programming, we have some degree courses and programs available in our SGSU and ISEC, such as BCA in data science, AI/ML, cloud, and cybersecurity, even the full stack development. Same as it is, we have courses available in M.Sc also, such as in data science, AI/ML, also cloud and cyber security, and also in full stack development. So we have these degree courses available for as well as PG and as well as for graduation purpose also. And apart from that, we have different program links. As I told you before, this webinar is basically for the certificate course, which is in programming with Python is available. And apart from that, Python programming, Python with programming certificate, we have certificate in data science. Also, we have certificate in big data, which the duration of the certificate is for 6 months. And after these certificates and diploma courses, we can ensure about the internship also, such as like we have courses diploma in data science for the 12th month, and also the one of the certificate in data analytics using Excel and Power BI, which is for the 6 month. And after doing this, there is a great opportunity for all of you. Like after doing this diploma and certificate courses, you will get the internship opportunity from our side, and also you will get the guaranteed placement from our side also. So like this is all about the courses and the Python programming. And now Sonam.
Yes, yes, Arpita.
Okay, so I will just hand over to you lastly.
Yeah, thank you so much for this fruitful session. And I would like to present my screen to tell more about these. As now I want to take you through the slide where you can write these, contact details in case you want to enroll in any degree program, or you want to get any of the information post this webinar, then you can visit us on www.isec.org Animation Academy, or you can connect over this contact numbers. Landline number is 755-243-4601, and mobile number 9109-135-331. Please note it down so that in future, if you require, you can connect with us. And the if you're from Bhopal, you can visit our campus. So campus address is also mentioned in this slide, like Scope Campus, NH12, near Miss Road, Hoshangabad Road, Bhopal. So this address given over here. Yeah. Next, I would like to tell you that if any of you want to secure your seat for any of the program that Arpita ma'am has explained you, so you can do one thing. You can scan out here, and you can pay 1,000 rupees for the pre-booking for the program. You can scan and pay 1,000 rupees and get 10% off whenever you're going to enroll in that any of the courses. So yeah, that's it for this related to course. Now I would like to take your queries and questions. If you guys have, you can write in the chat box or in Q&A session. So we will happy to answer your queries. So please write down.
Okay, so all of you, if you are having any doubts or any queries related to our this courses and even for the different fields by using the programming with Python, you can just ask and type it on the chat box. I will answer your all queries and questions regarding these certificate. About the courses we have available, like just like BCA and MSc. Just please type your questions in chat box so we can wrap it up.
Okay, so I can see here one query which is from Nitya. Will you be able to provide some materials? So definitely, if you will enroll in any of the degree program, you will get the materials. Apart from this, any other queries from any of you? Arpita ma'am, I don't think there are more queries or questions, so we should wind it up for today.
Okay, sure, Sonam.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Arpita ma'am, for being here and such a fruitful session. Good day ahead. And thank you so much, all of you who have joined us today in this session. And we will happy to see you again. And please know, as I already given you the contact details, let us know if you are interested. We will happy to help you. Thank you so much. Have a good day ahead.